OMG, this thing is beautiful. Spoon-inspired K20 turbo, making 582 horsepower, 400 torque. We're about to hit the highway, and I'm super excited for this shit. I feel like after I went into that EK, I was ready for more power, and we're in a little more power here. And it's gonna make the difference, especially with the torque numbers he has, because you have the K24 with the K28 head, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have more power with more torque and a different motor. So I want to see if we can feel a difference. What turbo do you have?
GT35R.
And let's... Yo, it sounds good, man.
Ready?
Yeah, let's go. Yo, I got goosebumps. That's nuts. Holy shit, dude. Oh, yo, my whole camera went like upside. Yo, you can really feel the torque difference. Literally. Holy shit, man. All right, so Vigera. Yo, this is crazy. Yo! I can't even speak. When you... Holy shit! Yo!
Definitely feel the spoon calipers.
Yo, honestly, as you guys saw in the video, yes, spoon calipers on here, and it works. You really need upgraded brakes in this car here. Yo. That was just normal for you, or what?
Yeah,
that's normal.
I want more. Like,
that's an everyday thing.
If I'm in this car, it's
yo, dude, that's no joke. We were going fast. Yo, we were going so fast. This thing's nuts. Like, oh, the EK I was in was super fun. If you haven't seen it, check it out after this video. But yo, this thing, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I couldn't. It's a roller coaster. I couldn't breathe the entire time we were ripping it. I couldn't even breathe. Do you hold your breath or something? Like, yo, you're ripping it and I'm trying to speak it. It's like when you're going, I can't even speak now. It's like when you're going down on a roller coaster and you can't say a word. Like, yo, that's crazy. Shit, man. Is there even any turbo lag in this?
Not that I feel.
No. Yo, this is not every gear he's going into. It's just ripping. I'm assuming that torque, that 400 torque number underneath this like 2,300 pound shell makes that huge difference.
Oh, you feel it?
Yo, no lie. You're like, what was that? Like half throttle-ish probably. You're just giving just a little bit as you're going through gears. Yo, honestly, this is nuts. I'm so happy I'm able to do these type of things. Like, this is sick. How much pounds of boost are you pushing?
I think on 582, I'm around 21, 22.
And are you boost by gear, or are you just...
It's boost by gear.
Is it? What are you hitting like in every gear?
So I think the first 2 or 3 are off the wastegate, which is around 350.
Yeah.
The 400, and then 4th and 5th, it's got 580.
Jesus. Yo, nuts. And if you guys are wondering, Shane built this all by himself. This is his car. I'm sure you've had, like you said, fabrication help here and there, but like this car is mainly built by your hands.
Pretty much.
And this is a beautiful thing. Like, this is a sick build. This was a car like this was like my inspiration when I was building the CSX at one point, gutting it, roll cage, and doing all that. Yeah. And as much as I want to do the CB3, I can, but this kind of, I almost want to, because when you shed that weight and you have this power, that's insane. Like, I think you're like the fastest car on the road, unless we hit an insane supercar. Yeah. But even then, a lot of the supercars you probably can smack around in this thing.
I wouldn't mind trying.
You haven't? So, what's the craziest race you've actually had in this car?
There's a few cars. It's hard to remember. I tried to race an R1.
Yeah.
I tried to race McLaren and my injector went.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Shit.
It was bogging. Other than that, it's like
car too is you have the spoon calipers, which you need, because with this power, when you're going that fast, you have to slow down. And this car did a pretty good job of slowing down, especially at the speeds we're at. And the car felt pretty stable, mind you. Like the roads we're on weren't the greatest either, but the car felt stable all around. When you put the roll cage in, did you feel a huge difference in stability?
It's hard to tell because I put it in when it was all motor.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so it was one of those things.
I've had it before the turbo, so it's hard to tell.
But it definitely helps with like keeping the car stable.
Yeah.
But I know it's more of a safety feature, mind you that. But like Jesus Christ, man, this thing's fast. This isn't like a right-hand drive SiR, K24 bottom, K28 top, turbo, gutted, cage, hood exit, dump. Everything, yo, this thing's sick.
Everything you can get.
This thing's sick. You got the shift, you got all the, like, there's not much more aside from going all-wheel drive, is there?
Not really, no.
No.
I wanted like over 800. I need a new turbo, new intercooler.
No, what do you need 800 for? Like this thing's nuts.
Yeah.
And you're hooking pretty good.
Yeah.
You're like, what tires are you on?
NT01.
Nice. Yeah, you're hooking pretty good. Like, obviously, every front-wheel drive Honda at this type of speed is going to spin.
A little bit.
Yeah, and there's no helping that whatsoever. But this is nuts, guys. This is I'm red. It's hot. It's excitement. It's all in one, buddy. This is nuts. I'm telling you, these are the type of Hondas. All you guys that make fun of Hondas, these are the type of Hondas you guys gotta race. You have the K2 shifter billet box, which looks absolutely like amazing in this car. You have all your gauges here. What are the buttons for?
This one is for the fuel pump.
Yeah.
The oil cooler fan and the rod fan.
I see. So after you rip it, turn on the fans, help cool it down.
Yeah.
Very cool. That's very cool. You did a really good job with this car, man. This is nice. Like,
It took a while.
but you know, like, good things take time. Like, we have people beside us just like staring, like going, "What the hell is this guy? Why is this guy got no hood?" And you probably get, when you're driving with no hood, you probably get like looks all the time.
Brakes for you.
Yo! Yo, I'm dead, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. I don't think I've been that scared in a car in a while. And not because I felt unsafe, but just because of how fast we're going in that short of time. Yo, I cannot wait to see the footage of my face after that. Yo, I was like... I'm like laughing and like, oh, here we go. I'm laughing like a little kid. We went from that fast to being behind the Toyota Corolla doing nothing. Jesus Christ. We're probably still doing 80, but it doesn't feel like we're doing 80. Yo, that took my breath away. I'm not even lying. That literally took my breath away. I couldn't breathe, dude. Yeah, I should do a slow-mo of my face. I'm telling you, I was not expecting that. I don't even know. What were we in second gear?
It started off in second, ended at fourth.
Yo, your second gear like pulls pretty good. Like,
yeah, it hooks for the most.
Yeah,
like when you're rolling, it hooks.
Look at this. 400 torque and 2,300 pound shell. This is crazy. This is. I want to talk about the car, but I can't. This. I'm still getting over that last rip over there. It's funny because I thought my CSX was not as fast, but like quick, making 360 with like 240 torque. But like, this is next level shit, dude. Next level.
I did all motor for a bit, and then I made 233 and like 160 something with Type R all motor. Yeah. And then I just got bored of the power.
Yeah, and that's what I'm finding with like my cars now too. They're not fast anymore, and I am getting bored of the power. But this is the K28 from the DC5 or EP3, doesn't matter, right?
Yeah,
it's the same.
Type R.
The Type R, K28 top. So that's why we're having like, we got a good build here, boys. Like, this is a solid build, yeah, boys and girls.
I was gonna boost the Type R on motor, and then this block came up, built by Freshford EG. Piston rod, closed deck, sleeve block. Rated for 1,000 plus, so it's like, I'll get it. I'll go buy it. I bought it. And I put my Type R head that had Super Tech and retainer springs and all that. So
is there anything else you can possibly do to build the motor, or everything's done?
Probably put like valves or cams in it. Right now it's on Z3 cams.
But like, why? Like, look at this thing. This thing's nuts.
My tuner Ralph, I just asked what are good enough cams for the street. He said Z3.
Yeah. So you got this tuned by Ralph as well?
Yes.
Oh, so Ralph actually tuned my CSX too, but that's when it was all motor at the time. Ralph's coming out with the tunes, man. Like all these turbo Hondas, Ralph's like tuning them, and you guys are all running pretty good. Like, how long have you been running this setup for?
I've had this set up for 2 years, and he tuned my all motor as well. I've never had an issue with that.
So you've had this turbo setup for 2 years already?
Yes.
And no issues, eh?
Last year I made 530, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think I know how I'm gonna go to when I need to tune my AP3 when it's boosted, because yo, this guy,
like, the drivability is really nice. It drives like the car. It's just a little stiff from the mounts and everything else.
Yeah, but it has to be stiff at this power.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like it idles fine. I don't have an idle air control valve or anything.
Yeah, that's what I've been noticing. Like,
it just idles.
If you drive normally, it's not super loud.
Yeah.
I think the loudness just comes from the gutting of the car, where you hear it louder.
Like,
but
it's quieter on the outside than it is on the inside.
The inside, yeah. Right now, it's honestly not that bad. Like, it's definitely doable. When we're driving, you hear the bounces and the creaks here and there, but that's what you get with gutting a car and going stiff with like a roll cage and doing all that type of stuff too. You get noises. So some of you guys want to do all this, you better expect noises, because I know there's people who are so iffy about having little noises. I don't mind noises. Never bothered me.
You build a car like this,
you're gonna have noises, right? But this is like, it's making beautiful noises at the same time. What exhaust do you have?
It's custom made by 10 FinTech.
Nice. And then even the exhaust tip itself?
MB Fab, Ralph's brother, did the intercooler piping, the down pipe, and the up pipe, and all that.
Yo, that's honestly, it's crazy, man. Like, this car is pushing some serious power. That torque and the weight of this car is insane. Like, I'm not even exaggerating to you guys. If you guys have a chance in going into a build like this, or you're building something like this and you rip it, like, it's next level. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, this is crazy, dude. But you know what? For the car being kind of stiff, it rides good though. Yeah. Like I think you almost have to be this stiff at this power. You don't want your car to be sloppy, or else, you know, it can be bad. You hit a bump and it's not stiff, then you lose control, and that's what it is. What suspension are you on?
I'm on HSD coil.
Honestly, HSD's good. I had HSDs on my CSX too, and I enjoyed them. I had no issues with them. And then you have all the underbracing and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, I have control arms, ASR brace, all that crap.
Yeah. Did you notice any big changes in any of the suspension mods you did? Like, what was the biggest one? It would probably be coils, right?
Yeah, mainly the coils. The car came on some JDM coils, and then they were blown, so I put these on, and they're a lot stiffer.
Yeah. These ride pretty good for what they are too.
Yeah. I've had them for, I've done probably 80,000 kilometers.
Oh yeah?
Something like that.
Yeah, like, we're driving right now, and it's super smooth. Like, once we get on the freeway / highway, whatever you guys call it, it's super smooth with no issues. Do you have an upgraded flywheel or final drive or anything like that?
I've got a lightweight flywheel, it's a K20 Z1 tranny with a Type R LSD.
I see.
It's stock gearing.
So you didn't build the tranny at all?
No.
And it's handling this power?
Yeah, I've broken second gear in all motor.
Nice.
Yeah, and it got repaired, and so far so good.
He's got the Z1 tranny, light and flywheel, and what clutch you running?
Clutch master stage 4.
And what's the torque hold up to on that?
I don't really know. I just asked Milo what's good, and he said FX 200.
Yeah.
And that's what I put in.
And it's holding.
Yeah, I've had no issues with
Is it easy to drive the car?
Yeah, the clutch pedal feels like it's almost like an OEM spec pedal.
That's fourth gear, dude. Isn't it insane what you can do with the Honda? Insane. So beautiful. It sounds so good. Yo, these brakes work really well, huh?
Oh yeah, they do their job. They're worth the money all day long.
And people are, I read people are saying, oh, you know, spoon brakes are just looks and they actually don't stop well, but this is proven that, you know, it does stop well, because this is 600 horsepower pretty much, 400 torque, and you're stopping at high speeds, and it's working well, which is really cool.
No brake fade or anything.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Oh shit, what brake pads you on?
I bought the rotor, or I bought the pads and rotors that came with the spoon caliper. So I don't know, but they're 2-piece rotors, so I'm guessing they're decent.
Yeah, they have
decent brakes.
Yeah, they have to be.
I'm only on .4 fluid, so it's not race fluid or anything like that.
Oh shit, eh? It's funny because like I'm still amazed that this car came with like 150 horsepower, 160, let's say to the wheels, the V16, right?
Yeah.
And now you're pushing 600 to the wheels.
Pretty much, yeah.
And this is, it's a different beast. It's a different animal. Like, I don't think much on this road can keep up with this.
For the most part.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like,
whatever comes next to me, I'm willing to go for it. So.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's cool because now at this power, he can beat some supercars and things like that, depending on what you're racing. What's pretty crazy is that he's got this insane bottom end from frustrated EG, and honestly, like, that bottom end really makes a good difference, I find. Like, this torque is nuts, and like, turbo's running well, car's running well. It's not, like you said, it's not idling high. Sounds like it's idling perfect. And honestly, yo, cool build, dude. Like, this is, anyone who doesn't like Hondas has to get in a car like this. That's the best thing I can say. If you don't like a Honda, get into a car like this, because this will change your mind. Because I've been in Porsches and stuff like that, and they've been fast and they felt sick, but that's
what they're built to do.
Yeah. They see the guys taking photos of your car, and it's sick and all that, and that's what they're built to do. But like, when you get in a car that's not made for that and it's doing it, there's something special about that. And like, I don't know, man, this is sick, bro. And you must get a lot of attention from this too.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you're running no hood, everyone probably stares at you and stuff. Your right-hand drive, everyone's like tripping out. Like, that guy thought I was driving. He's looking at me, he's like, ripping. And I'm like, I'm not driving, dude. You ever have like people like coming up to you, even let's say you have your hood on and stuff like that, and still like, you probably get a decent amount of attention, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of people do come up to me.
Yeah, especially if they're car people and they understand what this is. And for all you people that don't know, right-hand drive cars are super hard to get onto the road unless you have tricks and tips, you know. We're not gonna say, we won't say how that works. But it's not easy to get one of these things on the road, so when you do, you have to appreciate it. You know what I mean? Another thing I like about your K2 shifter, it's so close to the steering wheel.
Yeah.
So like, your distance from shifting to the steering wheel is super close, and you're not having...
They can switch pretty fast.
Yeah, and you need to put two hands on the steering wheel when you're going. There's no one hand steering here. Are you ever thinking about actually taking this to the track and dragging it and stuff like that?
I've had interest. I don't know.
This is a street build at the end of the day, right?
To me, it's street. One, I have to make it there without overheating, and there's cops and whatnot.
Yeah, if anything, you have to trailer it, and that would be no issue.
Trailer and shit breaks, it costs money.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm trying to keep the budget low on this thing now and try to.
Oh, it's because you've already
bigger things. So.
Yeah, it's because you've already purchased a lot of the big things for this.
Yeah.
Like, buying the car right-hand drive alone is expensive.
Yeah, I got it for $4,500 off Kijiji.
And that's
6 years ago.
6 years, and that's when it had the B16 in it and all that fun stuff.
Bone stock. Wow. 130K. Now it's at 218.
So you've been driving this, man.
This car gets driven, and it gets driven the way I built it.
And that's cool because it's pretty much it's a show car too, because it's a show.
I built it to look nice. Like,
yeah,
I have OCD with my cars. I make sure everything looks proper.
And I think that's a lot of us car guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is a show and go type of car. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's just show, but no, this is
a lot of people think it's just show, but then they don't see where I actually drive it. Like, if it's nice out, it's on the street.
Yeah, and
like,
that's the thing. And I've seen you drive this quite a few times in the past couple of years too. And we've been trying to book this shoot for a while now, so I'm happy we waited a little long, because then you ended up boosting it and doing all this fun stuff.
Yeah, I did all the little issues that I've had
and fixing, and that's the thing.
Cosmetic things I worked on this winter.
Yeah, and that's the thing with cars. Like, when you start, and I said that in the last video, when you start getting to this category of speed, there's a lot of other things you have to do, especially if your car's not meant for it.
Yeah, especially suspension and brakes.
Yeah, and that's, a lot of people do all this power, and then they don't upgrade suspension and brakes, and then people die at the end of the day.
I had the stock brakes, and if you're going fast, they'll
fade on you.
They'll just fade, or they'll lock up if you were to slam them hard enough.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then once they lock up, you're done.
Yeah.
That thing starts going back and forth like this, and it's scary.
Can slide out.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been in some fast cars, but this is probably one of the funnest cars I've been in, hands down. Like, I've been in some fast Evos and all that type of stuff, Porsches, but there's something about this car that it takes. I think it's the torque to the weight that you get you go so fast, so quick.
It's like tunnel vision.
Yeah, and it literally, everything's shaking around you. It's a roller coaster at the end of the day. And that's what I said in the last video, and I'm gonna reference it again. People are like, oh, why'd you put so much money into a Honda? Well, it's for the experience, right? Yeah. And you're not gonna have a Honda. You don't see Hondas like this very often.
I'd rather pull up in this than like a newer Benz or something.
Yeah, knowing that you built this with, you know everything about the car. You've changed basically everything on this car. Like you said, there's not much to do. And at this power, I don't even think you need to go all-wheel drive because, you're hooking pretty good every gear.
Yeah, first and sometimes second. It's a nice day out too.
Yeah,
so
it's warmer, so the tires are hotter. Yeah. Right?
I cruise a lot and I drive it a lot, so I like my pump gas when I get into the gas station. I don't want to be on race fuel where I have to go home.
And is this running pump gas?
This is 91 V-Power.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Damn. Not even 94, 91.
91.
Damn. And do you like 91 V-Power better than 94 petrol?
Just based off other people's opinion.
Yeah,
preference. 91 is what they prefer to use. So
yeah. And the good thing about 91 is, like, let's say you drive this car far, everywhere has 91, but not everywhere has 94. Yeah. And that's what I find, right? I didn't think he had a radio, right? As you guys see. And we turn on the car and all we hear is music, and he tells me to open this up, and look at that, eh? Smart. That's sick. You have any shout outs or anything like that you'd want to do?
Just Ralph and the guys that helped me with the setup.
Yeah. And then
my buddy Charlie, my shop at Auto Trust, and then Mike B for the welding, and Eric from Pro Build Automotive. He helped me do turbo and that stuff.
That's it, man.
That's about it.
Honestly, it's one of those things, when you get into builds like this, it's always good surrounding yourself with good, knowledgeable people that have seen a lot more than you have, done a lot more than you have, and they can suggest things. And hey, man, you got everything running for 2 years now. Honestly, it doesn't seem like you're having any issues. Like, I'm in the car today, and aside from the car being stiff, which it should be, and you need it to be stiff at this, and it's not even that bad, actually. Like, I've been in stiffer cars thinking about it now. Like,
it's just because it's got it, you hear it.
Sounds stiffer. Exactly, it sounds stiffer than what it actually is.
But it's a pretty comfortable ride.
Yeah, like, especially these seats. Behind these seats, what are they called? Do you have like that little pillow that we're sitting on? What is it called? I don't know. It's like a lower back pillow.
Someone made it and I took them.
And honestly, it helps so much with these type of seats because eventually, after a little while, the car being a little more stiffer and longer drives, your lower back starts killing you. Yeah. But honestly, my back has been great, and I have a little bit of a lower back issues here and there. I have had zero. Like, I'm gonna get these for the EP3. Like, they feel sick. That's not little, bro. Yo, man. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, this thing takes your breath away. Like, when you start ripping on it, like, I don't breathe. Like, I hold my breath.
Holy 196 after that.
See, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, that's no lie, dude. That is fast. Oh yeah, we were over there. This is a fast car, man. Holy shit, man. Like, no lie, man. This is absolutely insane. You've done a beautiful thing. I appreciate Hondas way more now at this state than OEM because, like, this, it takes so much to get here, but when you get to this state, it's insane. Like, you can't even put, there's no words. There's no words to how much fun this is. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was insane. I want to say thank you so much for letting me ride along with him. Like, honestly, one of my favorite cars I've ever been in. Like, that fourth gear's nuts. Yeah. Like, nuts. Car looks good, sounds good. It's stable, it brakes well. This is probably one of the better all-around Hondas, and it looks hella nice on top of it. Thank you so much for having me part of this. This is so cool.
No problem.
I'm happy. I just say thank you so much to you guys. Make sure you smash that like button. I'm gonna tag all Shane's stuff down below so you guys can follow him. You better do it because he's always doing some crazy ass shit. You got a lot of rips on your Instagram too, and pictures of this beautiful build. Go follow him, check him out. Thank you guys for watching. Do it once, do it right. Peace out. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.